quickly go away from this. How's Kell Brook getting on?
He's all right. He goes in for an operation tomorrow. Small operation. You know, he's going to have a bit of work done. I mean, even without the injury, he wouldn't have boxed again till the spring. Okay. So we're still looking at the same kind of time, really. You know, since the fight, everyone's talking about Canelo, Cotto, Calm, you know, so they're the kind of fights that he's going to look to be in. Haven't made a decision about 147 pounds yet. Yeah. My feeling is he'll go 154, but you know, it's a lot to give up, that world title belt. So, you know, he's got to look at that as well. And the Spence fight is a big fight. So we'll see, you know, how those conversations go. But it's nice to see him being talked about in those fights as a natural step. Not, do you think he can land the fight? It's just like they're natural fights now. He becomes a natural opponent to these kind of guys. You know, then you've got the Charlos. You know, do you go down that route for a world title, or do you just go straight into the super fight? Every conversation I've had with Kell Brook is, I only want super fights from now. So
his stock
massively, yeah.
It's not just because he fought Golovkin, it's the way he fought.
Of course, and you know, listen, he could have boxed on the back foot and not really traded or engaged with him, but that's not his style. You know, he gave the fans a great fight. People responded to that. He, other than the first round, he didn't really get hurt. He didn't get put down. He didn't get knocked out. So, without the injury, what would have happened in the fight? Personally, I would have loved to have seen it. You know, I believe Kell Brook had a real shot in that fight. Always did, and he showed that in the early rounds. But Golovkin's a great fighter, and you know, Kell walks out, like you say, his stock's gone through the roof, and you know, he cracks on for the super fights.
Before that fight, you spoke about that being boxing porn. How did that fulfill the expectations of yourself?
I've never been so drained after a fight. You know, it was up, down, up, down. In the first 10 or 15 seconds, it looked like the fight was over. He got caught with a massive left hook, and you know, had a small wobble, and I thought, no, please. And then came back in the round. Now, people talk about that first round. How can you give that to Brook? Watch the round back. I'm not saying Brook won the round. It's a very close round. For a minute, Golovkin battered him, and then Brook just came back and battered Golovkin. So, you know, they also took the mick out of me because I said he hit him with an uppercut that took his feet off the floor. He did hit him with an uppercut. Watch it in slow-mo. Golovkin's got a great chin too, but you know, it was up, down, up, down, up, down in that fight, and everybody loved it. And you know, like Triple G says, it's a big drama show every time.
We've got to watch Canelo on the weekend, and the weekend before was Golovkin. Watching both fighters quite recently, who wins in the fight?
It's a great fight. I mean, I watched Canelo last night for the first time against Liam Smith. Great performance. You know, he's very, very good, very good. And as a fan, I want to see Canelo Triple G badly. Doesn't sound like it's going to happen anytime soon, but eventually, like all things, it will have to, because fans won't want to watch anything else. So,
can I ask you though, negotiations like that, are they very similar to Brook Hearn sort of negotiations?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Canelo will feel he should have the biggest slice of the pie. Triple G should probably think it should be a 50-50 split. I get the feeling that, having worked with Triple G, they'll give on certain things to get the fight. But then ego comes into it, and other things come into it, and it does become very difficult. But like I said, there aren't many other fights for Triple G and Canelo they can get away with. So, you know, eventually broadcasters, fans, are going to turn around and go, enough's enough, you got to fight each other. And I guess that'll happen next fall, something like that, about a year from now.
So make sure you download the Behind the Gloves app. It's free, and it features really cool stuff like a fight calendar that reminds you of all the upcoming fights, and it allows for you to, with one click, to remind yourself directly to your phone. And it also features 24/7 breaking news that's going on in boxing. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that and subscribe to this channel.